Ahoy y'all, and welcome to a video tutorial with Lady. Today we are going to take a look at the website, another website tutorial, um, but it's one that I definitely think will come in helpful for many of the players of Treasure Island, and that is how to use the Dynmaps for each of the servers. So let's take a look. It's going to be located here at the top. And as you can see, when you put your mouse over it, it will bring a drop-down menu and you can choose the server Dynmap that you want to look at. Um, we're going to take a look at Survival No PvP. It's one of the most popular servers that we do have. So let's take a look at that. All right. So when you click here, this is what you will get. Basically a map view of all the worlds in the server. Okay, over to the right-hand side are the worlds. Okay, and you can see, scroll through those, right? And they go on and on and on and on and on and on. Okay, there's a lot of world. And basically, yeah, I mean, that's pretty easy. Just scroll up and down, right? So let's take a look get back to the top here. Um, Come on. Okay, so Scab, which is what it's on. Um, let's say you want to take a look at Scab. Of course, you can use your scroll on your mouse if you have one. Um, and you can zoom in very far, right? And you can pan around and look around. All right, that's pretty self-explanatory there. All right, now over to the left-hand side, all right? See this paper layer, I guess you would call it? Kind of what it looks like to me. If you put your mouse over it, um, it pops out another little box here. These are options that you can turn on in Dynmap, all right? So, of course, there's World Guard. We'll turn that on. And it shows all the World Guarded regions on that particular world, right? And again, you can scroll in. And the nice thing about this is you can click on these regions, right? And it shows you who the owners are. If there's more than one, obviously, that'd be listed. And then who the members are, all right? So that's a really useful tool that by default is not checked, but you can check that off. All right. The other thing is your location. See if I've moved my mouse around. All right. Those are your X, Y, and Z coordinates. Okay. So if you were trying to locate a friend and, they said, I'm in Scab and I'm located at, X160, 65, negative 469, you can use Dynmap to help you travel. And that's also useful. And of course, over here to the right-hand side, back to the right-hand side, um, it would actually show the players in the game. And what's really neat, and we'll look at another Dynmap, you can actually click on the player and the Dynmap will pan right over to where that player is located. All right. And like I said, here you can click, let me zoom back out. This is Plunder Island. And again, we still have the War Guard check mark, so you can click on these. The green are obviously unowned and the red are owned. Okay, so that's how that works. All right, let's get out of the survival one and let's go over to creative towns. Okay, and again, by default, it will bring up the top um, map, which is jerkbait. All right, and let me just show you. Okay, so let's just click on Hook. I want to give you an example since there is a player in game. And here we are looking at Hook and we're like, oh, there's my friend. Where is he at? And you can click on it and it's like, boom. Oh, well, there he is. Okay. And as you can see, if you bring your mouse back over here, you have the World Guard and you can click on it and you can see that your friend is in town 71. And of course, it shows the owners and all the members of that region. All right. The other thing with the creative servers is the plot me worlds. So for towns, battlegrounds, it is Scab, all right? And we have another player that joined, and you can see that they're at the spawn location, okay? But you can turn on plot me. Bam, there you go. And you can actually click on each of the plots, and it tells you the plot ID and it tells you the owner. So that could be really helpful also. So again, if you're looking to, locate a player in game, that is a great tool to use to try to locate them. And it also does the X, Y, and Z on there also. Okay, so the other map I just opened is the vanilla-ish PvP, and I'm showing this one because it's a slightly different. Reason being is because, as you can see, there are players in game, but when you click on it, it's not going to actually show you where the player is in game. Reason being is because obviously it is PvP, and we don't want people to use Dynmap and just going straight to people just to kill them. It's a little unfair. So that's the other thing I wanted to point out is if you're on one of the Dynmaps that have PvP, you will not be able to click on their name. You can see who's in game, but you won't know where they're located in the map. But again, you can still click on each of the worlds. So if you're trying to locate a certain biome, let's say you want to live in a snowy biome, and you can see that here on the map. All right. The other reason why Dynmap is helpful is if you want to purchase a private world, okay? As you can see, these are private worlds, and you can click on them and look at the actual terrain of the private world and decide, which one is to your liking, basically. All right, and again, you can pan and zoom in and out and all that good stuff. And that is the same, on all the servers. We do have private worlds that are available for purchase. Okay. Okay, the other thing I wanted to point out that you can do also, not that I don't know why you would actually use this, but it is a feature on Dynmap, is let's say you click on a player and I need to find somebody that's actually moving. Let's see if Shadow is actually moving. And also when you click on their name, it centers them on your screen. But if you actually click on the player's, okay, see how it says follow player? Okay, you can click on their head, their Minecraft head, and if you just watch here for a second, see how my Dynmap is automatically recentering that player? It will follow them wherever they go on the map. And again, I don't know what you would actually use that for, but it is a feature that is available on Dynmap. And then to turn off following a player, you just click their head, and it unhighlights it. If you could see it, put it in like a white highlighted box. You can click it again, and your Dynmap will stop following that player. All right, the other thing I want to point out also with Dynmap is if some of our plugins actually have a feature that is, activated, you can also activate it on Dynmap, meaning it would be located over here, as you can see with this Dynmap. You can turn on the chessboards and the checkerboards, and of course plot me. So some of our plugins, you might see that this drop-down menu here is a little different for some of the Dynmaps, and reason being is if a plugin does have a Dynmap feature, sometimes we do turn those on if it's useful to use with Dynmap. Okay. Um, let's see if there's anything different here. I think so. All right. And then let's click on games. And as you can see, this is what it turns on. So you can turn those off like so. All right. It's just a feature that's within the plugin that is used with Dynmap also. And I guess if there was a game in progress or something, it would show you all that information. All right, and also on Dynmap, just a couple other things. You can see it does show the world clock within the Minecraft. And then down here in the bottom left-hand corner, okay, you click by this little arrow. Click by this little arrow. You can type, you can chat to the players in game, and they can see it. And when it comes across in game, it says Dynmap. So we'll say, "Hi guys," and they'll see that in game as me typing in Dynmap. I'll have a tag right next to my name, and let's see how do I like. So yeah, you can use this feature also. Just saying hi, and they'll see that they were featured in the YouTube video later when they see me upload it. All right, guys. Well, I hope the Dynmap tutorial was helpful for you, and I hope you're able to navigate the worlds a little bit smoothly. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a later video.